many of you wanted me to do the Godzilla 2014 point of view theory, so here is a short story, which is an interpretation of what Godzilla endured during the events of Godzilla 2014, the legendary movie. There will be minor cussing in this as well, so if you guys are really young, click off. I'm not responsible for what you hear. But I opted for it because I felt it was more Godzilla's character. Alright, without further ado, here we go. What is that noise? It's been some time I've been hearing it now, and it becomes more incessant as time goes on. So the first time I'm hearing these noises, here we go again. If this gets any worse, I'm gonna have to go up there and bust a cap in someone's cloaca. The seas are particularly calm this day, and as I take a swim, I enjoy feeling the pressure of the water hugging me. It's the only time I can truly fly. The noises continue to irk me. I mean, I was sleeping, but I guess I can wait. I'm ancient enough to know what those noises mean. It means breeding season for whatever the hell is making it, and I have a good idea what that might be. That's not good for me, because the last thing I need is a whole bunch of turtle nuts spreading their babies everywhere. They are pests. I remember a time when they walked the earth alongside my kind. They were such a pestilence that for a period of time they drove my kind into hiding. It took us forever to get rid of them, but they always reappeared in stages. Not this time, and not if I have anything to say about it. As tired as I am, I patrol the seas. I've noticed every now and then something just out of my peripheral vision darting to and fro like an annoying fish. I recognize what it is. It's not often you see one of those little buggers, but this is definitely the larval stage of one of the sexes, hiding out in my turf like a creep. I know exactly what it's looking for, and I'm gonna help it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna help it alright. I already have a great stash that I've been hiding, so I bring a nice little party gift and place it in the vicinity where I see the worms swimming around. And just wait for it to take a little taste. I'm gonna go up and say hello. Hungry, ain't ya? I do know that when they're young, they have bad eyesight. Sure, they have other ways of detecting movement, probably similar to mine, so I'm gonna sit here as long as it takes, real nice and quiet. I breathe slowly, waiting for what seems like days or weeks until I finally see it. I hear it first, making almost indiscernible clicking noises to find its way around in the murky waters. That's right, come to Papa. It slows down its approach like it knows I'm there, but I know it's too greedy and stupid to not go for this tasty morsel. Disgusting worm. It suddenly goes quiet and for a moment disappears, but I know it's there, probably hiding in the sand like it thinks I'm stupid. I've been down this path before. Okay. Have it your way, Crumb. I'll swim to you. I slowly ascend and swim over where I thought it buried itself. I'm not gonna play this game, so I swim to the surface to pretend I'm leaving. All nice and slow like with purpose. I wait to feel the movement. I know the little tit won't resist the food if I'm nowhere in sight. Nope, there it is, there's the movement. I let it start eating, and then I dive back down as fast as I can. At the last minute, it senses me. Crap. I managed to knock it over senseless. I slapped my jaws together, and all I can see now is a giant dust cloud of confusion. Damn it, stupid thing! I lost it, but not for long. That thing is going to keep growing, and when it does, it won't be able to run away so quickly. Just wait and see. Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna try and take a nap. Quite some time has passed by, and I'm rudely awakened by disgusting calls of these pests. Now they're in their adult stage and ready to breed, but they haven't yet. At least I don't think so. I roll over trying to go back to sleep, but I know that I can't. And if I let this get out of hand, sleep will be the last thing I'll be able to get. Angrily, I swim towards the surface and make my way to land. I run into a swarm of squints. These things are so annoying when they want to be. They create little fireballs that sting my arms and face, and they fly around me. One spits a fireball into my gills. Ow, that stings. God damn it. Let's not decide to go this way. It's more trouble than it's worth anyway. Eventually, I make my way into land, and would you guess what I find? One of those pests. The flying one. The most annoying. I can deal with the big females, but I can't deal with these things. I know that this isn't the biggest they can get, and I can imagine the female's probably a lot bigger, but probably not as big as she could get, because not enough time has passed by. I can sense her presence as large as life, but the males really annoy me because they're much faster. And that's why it's good to get them when they're young, because when they're bigger they can do more damage, but they are a lot slower and kind of easier to handle. I'm still pretty sluggish after my nap. The that I did not get. Since these things have made their appearance on my territory, I've not been sleeping well. I'm a little bit irritable. I'm not at my best, and I can tell. The flying pests assaults me. Little bugger strong. The fight doesn't last long, but it's fierce, and it strikes me. The reason why he's flying like a mad thing is probably because they already laid their stupid eggs. So time is of the essence, and I need to get rid of them so I can kill the female and its larva, because those things will hatch quickly, and they do grow fast. After being able to shake the male for at least a little while, I find the queen and the nest. I go in for the attack, and she is surprisingly easy to take down, but it doesn't last long because before I can unleash my atomic breath, the male comes from out of nowhere again and assaults me again. Flipping goddamn, he stays on my back, knowing I can't turn over quickly to bite him. Then both of them team up on me, and I'm starting to feel like this was a bad idea. I can't move as fast as I want, and I'm not giving any downtime. You know, it's at this moment when I'm on the ground and both pets are slamming me that I realize I'm probably getting too old for this shit. There's a loud noise, and suddenly the female leaves the battle. This seems to distract the male as well, and they both head towards the noise. Oh, brother, please tell me there's nothing else that I have to fight. Maybe I'll just let them take care of it. I'll just sit back and watch and catch my breath until I have to finish them off. I hear a horrible, depressing wail, and I smell the sweet, oh so sweet smell of burning flesh and guts. God, that smells good. That, my friends, that is a smell of death. Death of the pests. Meat smells fresh, so that means baby meat. The way the female is mourning confirms that she lost her clutch. Haha, good job. Should have been watching them and let your man do his job. When I finally have enough energy, I creep up next to the female and unleash my mighty atomic breath. The look on her face as she saw my dorsals light up was priceless. It feels so good to get that out, and my anger helps. The male, who had been some distance away, decides to rejoin the fight. Okay, I've had enough of his antics, and I throw him off of me. I study his movements enough, and when I see him confidently and cockily gliding back towards me like an idiot, I prepare my tail. Batter up. Slam! I feel the satisfying crunch of his body slamming into a nice chunk of something solid, and I feel the life leave him. No more flying for you, buddy. Time for the female. It's gonna be a piece of... Ow! Suddenly I feel a great weight crushing my back and taking me down with it. It's one of the structures. As a matter of fact, I think it's the very structure that I slammed the male into. It caught me off guard, and I lose my balance. As I hit the ground, I lay there waiting for the stone structure to finish falling. This has not been a very good day for me at all. I'm so freaking tired of this, and the last thing that I wanted to deal with was these freaking things. I see one of the squints looking at me on the ground. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. When I wake up, I can still hear the female pest close by. This is good. I slowly rise up from the rubble and head in her direction. She could have taken off, but for some reason, she's doing what I don't really care. She leans down, presumably to have what I think is her last meal, but that's not happening today. You ruined my sleep, I ruined your meal. I bite down on the ugly broad's neck and pull her away from it. I can tell she doesn't have that much fight left, and that's perfect for me. Did you see me kill your mate, sweetheart? I ask her. She probably can't understand me, but I don't give a flip. I'm tired of these things popping up and having the audacity to pretend that this is their stomping ground, like I was just gonna sit by and let this happen. Like I was gonna sit by and let them have babies in my bedroom. Hell to the no. I force open her mouth and unleash a blast of energy while pulling upwards until her head is completely severed from her disgusting body. Woo! How does it feel? I let out a mighty roar. Boom! How about that? Anybody else want to come at me? Anyone? No? Good choice. Man, I'm tired. I toss her head off to the side. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I think I'm gonna lie down. The next time I wake up, I'm surrounded by squints. They're probably wondering why I'm in the middle of their nest. What? You never seen someone take a nap before? You know, maybe if you little shits weren't so vicious earlier, I would have had a bit more energy so I could leave earlier. At least they're not attacking. I've learned that by now, that if you don't bother them, they don't bother you, and I'm fine with that. I don't have the energy to fight all of them anyway, and they can get very annoying. I ran into some nasty ones before, and I don't feel like doing that now. Too old for those games. I slowly make my way back to the water, half asleep still. I dive back into the water and head home to replete my energy. I notice that as I get older, being under the water for any length of time really wears down on me. Maybe this time I can sleep and not be interrupted. I swim deeper down through the trenches, and I hear a voice greeting me. Did you take care of what you needed to? For now, don't worry about it. Go back to sleep. Alright. I find a toasty area to curl up in, and I think it's safe for me to take a really good deep sleep for now. I don't see any other invaders causing problems for me anytime soon. And they better not, because if there's gonna be hell to pick. Let me calm down. Let me just take my nap. My much deserved nap.